at the end of the day, my focus right now is making sure, we beat the opponent that's in front of us. It happens to be the Celtics, it happens to be close to where I grew up, but, it's a business-like mentality and the approach that I have to have.
How much does it help to make that first shot and kind of get in that rhythm quickly?
It helps a lot, I'd like to make every shot I take, quite frankly. I think I've missed a few that I should have made. But at the end of the day, it's about making sure you take the shot with confidence. It's making sure that the way I shoot it feels good. And I think the result will take care of itself if I continue to do that and my teammates trust me. And quite frankly, it's on them. They get me the shots. It's my job to make it, and they do a phenomenal job of, making sure they, drive the paint and find me wide open shots.
It's kind of everything too, Pat, right? I mean, hustle plays on defense, loose ball,
absolutely,
a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think, one thing that I try to pride myself on is how do I affect the game if it's not shooting? You know what I mean? There's got to be other ways that you affect the game, especially in the NBA playoffs. And for me, trying to find ways to get the defensive rebounds, work on defense, get a few blocks, use my athleticism that some people still may not believe I have, and make sure that I make an impact. And when the open shot comes, shoot it with confidence, or drive it with confidence, or do something that can help my team positively.
Do you think you still take people by surprise with your athleticism? Do you think people?
I hope not. I hope not. Right. But I think I'll always take people, quote unquote, by surprise with my athleticism. Right. But at the end of the day, it keeps the chip on my shoulder fresh.
The lift from George.
Yeah, I mean, we try to make sure that we bring the energy. Me and George always talk about bench mob. We got to make sure we bring the energy every single night. And some nights it's going to be different than other nights. It's not always going to be scoring. It's going to be rebounding, defending, bringing the overall energy into the game. And that's something that we need to continue to do if we want to be successful as a team.
The game went back and forth for quite some time up into the third, start of the fourth. What do you think gave you guys the edge there?
Just continuing to persist. For us, I thought the best part of the game for us was making sure we withstood their first punch. They came out of the gates hot. We thought we could play a little better than we did. And coming in at half only down one and being able to learn from the mistakes that we made, but also learn from some of the things we did well and make sure we did it better. Coach has done a phenomenal job of that all season, and that's something that we have to continue to do. But sticking together in a hostile environment is the biggest thing.
Throughout the series, in particular tonight, George has been taking on, scoring on offense, guarding Kyrie at the other end. Just how impressed have you been by his two-way impact?
Super impressed. I mean, the guy's a veteran. He's a pro. He's any of those adjectives that you want to use to describe a phenomenal NBA player. That's what he does. He brings that, expertise and experience with him, and he's vocal. He talks to guys. He makes sure everyone's ready, everyone's together. Unfortunately, he got a little nicked up, so I'm sure he thinks he looks a little tougher now with the scar, but that's part of our MO, making sure it's not about, people liking us. We have to come out and make sure that we give our 100% effort night in and night out off the bench.
Was that a Bucks fan, a Celtics fan, or a Pat Connaughton fan? You slapped 5 of those in his baseline there.
The kid I grew up with, he that first pitch I threw, he saw a few of those go by his helmet back in Little League. But a kid I grew up with, and I told him if he's going to be that close to the court, he better be a Pat Connaughton and a Bucks fan, because that's how I know where the loyalty lies.
Yeah, what did it mean on a personal level what you did tonight here? Obviously friends and family were in attendance.
Yeah, for me, I like any win I can get. It doesn't really matter where it is, who it's versus. For me, it's about making sure I do the best I can for my team. Obviously, hopefully in a few more wins, I'll be able to look back on it and say it was pretty cool growing up 6 miles away and being able to play in front of my friends and family at the TD Garden. But at the end of the day, that business-like mentality of making sure it doesn't really matter who steps in between the lines on the other side. I'm trying to help my team win, and that's the goal at the end of the day.